welcome. Remember to subscribe, like, comment and share on my channel. I have a question from knec and topic of complex number. I'm going to solve it here. You have it as we have given that z1 is equals to 2 plus 3j, z2 is equals to negative 1, negative 2j, and z3 is equals to 3 minus 2j. So I'm going to solve it. So the working should be like this. So I'm going to replace here with z2 being negative 1, negative 2j, multiplied by z3, which is 3 minus 2j, over z2 is minus 1 minus 2j plus 3 minus 2j is equals to, I'm going to open this one, it will be negative 1 into bracket 3 minus 2j minus 2j into bracket 3 minus 2j over, I'm going to open the, okay, here we should have closed the bracket. We open the bracket, here will be minus 1 minus 2j plus 3 minus 2j is equals to minus 3 plus 2j minus 3 plus 2j minus 6j plus 2 times 2 is 4. I have j square there, over, we have negative 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 2, minus 2j minus 2j, that is minus 4j. Yeah, so we continue. We have minus 3 here, 2 minus 6, that is minus 4j. Then here we are going to replace from basics of complex. If you have j square, you replace it in negative 1. So here we are going to replace with negative 1, and replacing it with negative 1, we will have negative 4 here. So here I have negative 4 there, over 2 minus 4j. So I will have negative 3, negative 4, I will get negative 7 minus 4j over 2 minus 4j. Reaching at this point here, I will use the rule of conjugate, where you multiply, you change the sign in the denominator, then you multiply denominator and the numerator with that conjugate. So I will have 2 plus 4j, I have changed the sign, multiplied by 2 plus 4j. So I will continue here. I will have, now I will open the brackets here because now they are combined with multiplication. So it will be negative 7 into bracket 2 plus 4j minus 4j into bracket 2 plus 4j over 2 minus 4j. I have 2 here, 2 minus 4j minus 4j into bracket 2 plus 4j. This should be plus. So I continue, being negative 14 minus 28j minus 8j minus 16j square. You divide by 4 minus plus 8j minus 8j minus 16j square. We know that j square is equals to negative 1. So I'm going to continue to solve it. I will have negative 14 minus 28 minus 8, you get minus 28, minus 8, you get minus 36. Now here I'm going to replace it to the negative 1 and will change to be positive, positive 16. We divide by this and this will cancel. So the denominator I will have 4 minus 16j squared. Also here, I'm going to replace it here with -1. Sorry, we have plus 16 here. I have plus 16 here. So the denominator, so minus 14 plus 16, I have 2 minus 36j over 20, because it's 6 plus, no, it's 4 plus 16. So at this point, I can separate this, my variables here. I have 2 over 20 minus 36 over 20j, of which this one can be 1 over 10 minus 36 over 20. I will get 9 over 5 will be j. So I've get my z here, will be this one here. I've solved, so you can put it in decimal, so I can put it in decimal. I have you can write it as 1 over 10. I have 1 over 10 will be 0.1 minus 9 divided by 5 will be 1.8 j. I continue to solve Roman 2. Express the sum of z1 plus z in polar form. Here, I have my z1. Z1, we've been given z1 as 2 plus 3j. Now I will add z, which is 0.1 minus 1.8j, will be 2 plus 0.1 will be 2.1, and this one will be 3 minus 1.8 will be plus 1.2j. Using the concept of, so this value here, we're going to change it into polar form. So you know that using graph method, x-axis stands for real and y-axis stands for imaginary, of which this z stands for imaginary. So let's assume here is 1.2, that is imaginary, and here is 2.1. So I have this my angle here, and here I have my angle here. Using the basics of SOHCAHTOA here, and before I go there, I will get z is equals to r, of which will be square root of, now from here to here will be this is 2.1, this is 1.2. So I will take 2.1 square plus 1.2 square to get my r, of which I will get 2.1 square plus 1.2 square will be square root 5.85, all will be, I get the square root, the answer will be 2.41, 2.42, 2 decimal places here. Now, if I square root this, now I will continue that to get the argument here of angle z, I will take the angle of tan inverse of 2.1 over 1.2, of which will be is 2.1 divided by 1.2, be tan inverse will be 60 degrees. If I want to combine with minutes using my calculator, I will use this button here, and we have 60 degree and 15 minutes. Now I continue here in space. I will continue. Then using that, now here I have get this one here, I've got this one here, and I have also got this one here. So to write in a polar form, we have our value here is 2.1 plus 1.2 j. So combining them, I will have I will take this here, this one will be 2.42, it will be less than my 60 and 15 minutes. And this is my polar form. Remember, we have decided to use this quadrant here. This is a first quadrant. We have second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Since here we don't have negative, we will only have positive values here. You use the first quadrant to get your angle here. So if it was negative, I would use the where the negative, or using this, you know that we say all students take chemistry. I use this concept here where if it was a negative j, it will be on this side, which if it was positive and negative, the line or the angle, maybe we could find it on this side. That's how you solve the complex. Thank you.